Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's story is a wild one, and I seriously need your thoughts on it, so stick around and tell me what you think. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any of these stories. Alrighty, let's get into it. Am I the a-hole for telling my sister-in-law I don't have to treat her kids like they're mine and setting boundaries while I'm pregnant? Alright y'all, let me get this off my chest because I'm tired. So I 25 female, never really wanted kids before. I wasn't a fan of other people's kids either if I'm being real. But life happens. I'm married to 26 male, and now we're expecting our first baby soon. Since getting pregnant, my feelings have changed about my child, but that doesn't mean I signed up to play mama to anybody else's kids. Now, my sister-in-law, 36 female, has 3 kids, a 4 male, a 7 male, and a 9 female. She's a single mom, works full-time Monday through Friday, and I respect her hustle. But the problem is, out of everybody in this family that is my husband, mother-in-law, father-in-law, cousins, aunties, uncles, she constantly calls and asks me to babysit. Nobody else, just me, and doesn't offer no money, even though I work part-time from home and I'm heavily pregnant. The issue popped off recently at a bonfire BBQ. She asked me to help out with her kids while she went off to drink and run her mouth with the other adults. I ain't mind for a little bit because I was sitting down and not doing anything, but she straight up disappeared for over 2 hours. Left me chasing a 4-year-old who's damn near my height and not potty trained. I can't even bend down without feeling like I can't breathe. A 7-year-old who's nonverbal for the most part and says random stuff he picks up off Bluey, and the 9-year-old who's actually a sweet girl and tried to help me manage her siblings. When she finally came back, she had the nerve to joke, "You'd be a better mom than me, girl, claim them as yours." I kinda laughed it off and passed her kids back, but later she kept pressing the issue talking about, "We're family now, you should step up so you can practice." So I told her I love them as my niece and nephews, but they will never be mine. I'm glad I can pass them back when it's time. That's when she got mad and started saying slick, racist remarks about me and my baby, talking about how I sit on my butt while she works, calling my people lazy, and saying this baby is just gonna be another burden. The whole time I'm damn near 8 months pregnant, I can barely get around, exhausted, and dealing with all this. And get this, my husband and mother-in-law took her side, saying I should help the family and that I was being cold. My husband even told me I didn't marry somebody so selfish they wouldn't help the family. But here's the kicker. My sweet niece tried to help me calm down her brothers, get them snacks and stuff while I was struggling, and they had the audacity to tell her, "No, your auntie can do it, she's an adult." Like what? I finally snapped and told my husband and his family to shut the F up, leave me alone, or I'll go back to my home state where my people actually got me, since me and my baby is such a burden, because this whole situation is stressing me out to the point I feel like I'm gonna end up in early labor. So tell me, am I the a-hole for 1. Saying I don't have to parent her kids? 2. Standing up against her racist, out-of-pocket remarks about me and my unborn child? 3. Prioritizing my health and setting boundaries while I'm this pregnant? Because at this point it feels like I'm the only one in this damn family with sense, and I'm tired of getting dragged for not being a doormat. Okay, so first of all I'd say that you're not the a-hole girl. I'm not gonna lie, I'm 100% with you on this one. You're pregnant, overwhelmed, and honestly just trying to set boundaries with people who clearly don't respect you, and the racist comments. Completely unacceptable, and expecting her to be a free babysitter on top of that? Yeah, no thank you. This is exactly why setting boundaries matters, and sometimes even family needs to be checked. But there's more to this story as we have an update, so let's see how this all plays out. Update. It's been about 2 weeks since my last post. My bad, I've been trying to breathe, settle in, and keep my peace. So first off, yes, I did leave and made it out, okay, I'm staying with my brother now. So before I left, my ex-sister-in-law really tried it. This woman had the nerve to drop her kids off on the porch, knowing it was just me at home. My ex-husband was headed to the airport, and I was trying to handle the house. When she saw I wasn't coming to the door, she told her kids to go around back where there's a pool, no gate. 4 feet to 10 feet deep. If that gate hadn't been locked like it should have been, anything could have happened. But she didn't care, just pulled off, and as much as I didn't want to deal with it, I let the kids in. But I also called the police. I'd had enough. They came, talked to me, and called mother-in-law to come get them because I wasn't doing this again. I was leaving the next evening and wasn't about to be guilt-tripped into babysitting. Mother-in-law showed up angry, calling me a pathetic B-word and saying my daughter would never be accepted. She tried to attack me, but luckily the officer was in the way. He told her if she didn't take the kids, he'd call the DHR and she'd be the one going to jail. Next thing I know, she's on the phone with my husband, who was supposed to be on a flight. He turned around, missed his plane, and came home raging. He told me I was vile, that he wanted a divorce, that if I wasn't pregnant I would have gotten it, and that he wanted nothing to do with the baby. What a piece of anyways. Talking about he'll take everything in court, even my baby, told me to get out of his house. I said, no sir, both our names are on that deed, so you can go. Fast forward, sister-in-law comes back hours later that night, drunk, banging on windows, yelling for me to come out so she can beat my Oz. I was inside, confused, watching it all on the cameras. I told her through the mic, leave my property or I'm calling the police, and standing my ground. Instead of backing off, this fool throws a rock through the window. I called the police again and she started screaming that I kidnapped her kids who weren't even there. When the officers got there, I opened the door, let them search the house, and reminded them her mama had already picked them up. Did I press charges? Absolutely. I showed them the footage, and they arrested her. Once my in-laws found out she was in jail, my phone blew up. My ex even tried to come back to the house, but I was already gone at a friend's house. I took my important documents, the baby's stuff, clothes, etc. Her and her boyfriend said I could stay as long as I needed. Even though I was leaving the next day, I was scared to be at the house alone. Somehow, my ex found out where I was, but my friend's boyfriend told him to leave. That night, I couldn't sleep as I was too anxious, thinking he might come back. The next morning, his job called me asking why he missed his flight and if he was okay because he wasn't answering his phone, so I sent them everything, voicemails, videos, all of it. Never heard back officially, but judging by the sudden crying voicemails from him and his mom, he either got fired or suspended. Sister-in-law got bailed out by mother-in-law, but neither one has the kids. The kids are with their actual daddy, whom sister-in-law was keeping them away from, and they're doing better already. Their dad told me the 4-year-old is finally out of pull-ups, the 7-year-old is getting into speech therapy, and the 9-year-old is being the sweet angel she's always been. As for me, I'm okay. I'm 36 weeks plus 5 days, the baby girl is healthy and kicking, and I'm surrounded by peace and love. I'm staying with my brother, his wife, and their newborn twins, my niece. She's my little bestie, my nephew. He is still side-eyeing me, but we're working on it. I'm still working from home. My boss knows everything and told me I can go on maternity leave whenever I'm ready and take all the time I need. I've been surrounded by family and childhood friends, the ones who truly love me. My good sister-in-law keeps joking that I should just stay forever so we can raise our kids together. Honestly, I'd love that, but I'm also focused on building something just for me and my daughter. Oh, and yes, I'm getting that divorce. I'll be filing out of state, so it'll take some time, but I'm playing it smart. No more emotional moves, just prayers, planning, and peace. To everyone who told me to run, thank you. Y'all were right. The advice, the jokes, the love, I needed all of it. He was all I ever knew. We met freshman year of college, but now I'm choosing me, I'm choosing my daughter, I'm choosing peace, and in God's timing, we'll be just fine. Wow. What an incredible update. I just want to say how proud I am of OP for choosing herself, her peace, and her baby over chaos and toxicity. Walking away from an abusive situation, especially while pregnant, takes real strength, and she handled it with grace, courage, and wisdom. And to everyone who's still here watching, thank you so much for supporting my videos. I appreciate every single view, every like, and every comment. Seriously, it means the world to me. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss the next one. More wild stories are coming your way soon, and I can't wait to share them with you. See you in the next one. Bye.